Finished? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Finished program?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please, sir.
Finish writing? Hello? Finish writing the program, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll see the explanation of this. Okay, look here. We will just look at the both screens simultaneously. See, inside the main method, we have the line test OB is equals to new test of 15, 20. So here test is a class name, OB is an object name, new is a keyword, and again test is a class name. Within test, we have the values 15 and 20. So this we can call it as a constructor. So whenever we write the class name in this way, class name with the opening and closing parenthesis, we can call it as a constructor. So now constructor is called. So it is not default constructor, it is parameterized constructor. So you have to go to the class where the constructor is present. So here we have the constructor test. So test is a name of the class. So it is called constructor. Test of I comma j. So we are getting the values of this line, that is test of 15 comma 20 to this constructor. So 15 will be copied to I, 20 will be copied to j. So if you look at this diagram, you will come to know. So 15 is copied to I, 20 is copied to j. Okay, then so inside the test constructor, we have again lines, that is a equal to I, b equal to j. That means I value is copied to a, b value is copied to, sorry, I value is copied to a, j value is copied to b. Okay, so this a and b refers to object OB. For object OB, these two variables refers because those are instance variables. So if you look at the class, so inside class we have the instance variables a and b. So whenever we have the instance variables, so we create an object. For that object, we have to refer those variables. So this is general rule in class and objects of Java. So these instance variables are referred to the object OB. So for OB object, we have A variable, B variable. That is A instance variable, B instance variable. Data members, these are. So when 15 and 20 are copied to I and J, in turn, this I and J are copied to A and B. Okay, so for object OB, values of A and B are 15 and 20. Okay, then, so next line, if you look at the program, so inside the main method, we have the println statement called ob.a and ob.b before call. Okay, so before the method call, what will be the values. So the values are 15 and 20. So it is just as previous program. So the values are 15 and 20. If you look at the output, you will come to know ob.a and ob.b before call is 15 and 20. Next, there is a method call. So this line indicates method call. So method call means we have to go for that method. That means control is transferred to that method. So the method is math method. Math is a function. So for this method, so look at this tracing. You will come to know right side of the image. You look into that ob.math of ob. See here, we are passing an object as a parameter. So in some of the previous program I said, so how the objects are passed as parameter. So whenever we have this line ob dot function name, so the object present before the dot operator is called invoking object. So in one of the program I said previous classes, the object present before the dot operator, that is left side of dot operator, is called invoking object. The object present inside the parenthesis of the method, it is called object passed as a parameter. So in this case both are same, so both are ob only. So ob is an invoking object and ob is passed as a parameter. So you look at this arrow mark, so it is pointing to ob inside the math function. There again one more object is created, not one more object reference is created. Object reference is ob only. So we have one object and one object reference. So there is a difference between object and object reference. So object means actual memory is created. Object reference means actual memory is not created. Whatever the memory present previously, for that only it will point. Okay. So if you look at the diagram, so I have written 2 times ob. So one ob refers to actual object, another ob refers to object reference. Okay. So that object reference is pointing to the memory which is already present. Okay. Now, if you look at the lines inside the math function, ob.a equals to ob.a into 2. So ob.a value is 15, ob.b value is 20. Okay, so 15 into 2 is 30, 20 by 2 is 10. So that will change in the memory itself directly. So it is affecting, the values are affecting the ob. So ob.a equals to ob.a into 2 is nothing but ob.a equals to 15 into 2. So why 15 means a value is 15. So we have to take the value 15 only. And b value is 20 with respect to object ob. So we have to take the value 20. So 15 into 2, 30, 20 by 2, 10. So those values are affected. So if you look at the diagram here, so this ob pointing to the memory where a value is changed to 30, b value is changed to 10. So after the function call, the values will be changed. So if you look at this output, ob.a and ob.b after call is 30 and 10. Okay. So look at the diagram. Once again I will explain. So test ob equal to new test of 15, 20. 15 is copied to i, 20 is copied to j. So in turn I value is copied to a, j value is copied to b. So here object is created. Object is created by the name ob. For object ob we have the instance variables a and b. For instance variables we got the values 15 and 20. Okay, then you look at the right side of the image file, ob.math of ob. So we are passing an object as a parameter. So here both are same. Invoking object is ob, object passed as parameter is ob only. And in turn, in math function, one more object reference is created. Actual object is not created, object reference is created. So whenever the object reference is created, it has to point to the memory which is already present. So memory which is already present is ob object. You look at the left side of the image, it is already present. For that memory only it is pointing. Okay. So for that reason, if you change the values, it will affect. So ob.a equals to ob.a into 2, that is 15 into 2. ob.b equals to ob.b by 2, 20 by 2, that is 10. So both objects are referring to the same memory. So if you change the values, it will affect that memory itself. Okay. So we can say values of a and b with respect to object ob is 30 and 10. So if you look at the output, so values after function call is changed to 30 and 10. So you copy this tracing. Okay, everybody. So is it clear about tracing? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, copy the tracing.